Hold on, this on? But yeah, that's on. What's good, YouTube? So, I already know I've been gone for a little minute. I've been gone since May, bro. And I'm sorry about that. I know y'all, I'm disappointed in myself. Y'all ain't even gotta be disappointed in me. I'm disappointed in myself. Feel me? It's been a little minute off the tube, but it was for a good reason. So this is the reason I got for y'all today. But before I even get into the reasoning and the story time, I just want to let y'all know by the time I drop this, is gonna be on my birthday. So y'all boys say happy birthday in the comments for me. And y'all like, comment, and subscribe, bro. Get that sub count level up. I need that sub count level up so I could drop more content for y'all. How I know y'all really supporting me or y'all really watching my vids if y'all ain't subbing. My sub level need to go up and my views need to go up. But let me get into the vid for y'all. So I actually was trying to take the time or the break off YouTube because I realized that the quality in my sounds in my vids was like, it wasn't trash, but like it wasn't to where I wanted it to be. Everybody that don't know, like I have two phones. I got this phone and I got this phone. This is my personal phone though, by the way, and then this is my secondary phone. I use my secondary phone to record my Bahamas trip. When I was recording that trip, I didn't like the sound like I told y'all before, but after that trip, I ended up doing my research and I was trying to find a camera. I was looking on eBay, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace for a camera, and I had to eliminate 2 out of the 3. So eBay, you had to place a bid and you had to wait a couple weeks to get the camera. So when you place a bid for the camera, it takes a couple days for you to like know if you won the bid or not, and then after you gotta wait a couple weeks for it to be shipped to you. And the budget wasn't really like my budget. It wasn't budget friendly for me in a sense because it was kind of high. The price was kind of high, so I couldn't really do that. OfferUp, the sellers wasn't texting back in time, so I was on Facebook and it was kind of a reasonable deal for both senses and it was easier to negotiate. So I'm on Facebook Marketplace. I'm texting sellers, and there's one specific seller, y'all. She texted back, and I'm like, okay, cool. This seller, I'm gonna call her Tiff, by the way. I'm not gonna bash her. I'm gonna call her Tiff. So she texted back, and she was like, yeah, this camera available. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm excited. I'm like, okay, I got new content dropping for y'all. And I'm thinking what type of content I'm gonna drop for y'all before I even drop. And I know it sounds crazy, but like I was just like motivated and driven at the time. And I'm on the phone with my cousins on FaceTime. I'm like, yo, y'all boys, should I drop the camera? And they was like, yeah, if you do the background check and then check out and drop the camera. So I did the background check on her, bro. That's a messed up thing about it. Like, it's crazy how I did the background check and it still ended up the way it did. But I did the background check on her, and I seen that she had an Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube channel. When I seen the YouTube channel, it was already a green flag. I'm like, okay, she do YouTube. So she understand that I'm trying to be a content creator just like how she's trying to be a content creator. She's probably doing it, selling her camera to get a better camera, you feel me? So I texted her and I seen she also had a kid, so I'm like, she not gonna buck me because she got a kid, you feel me? Who gonna buck you when they got a kid, like, you feel me? But anyway, so I ended up trusting her when I shouldn't have. The red flags that I didn't see at the time was she never asked for my first and last name. She told me she could ship it the next day and she will give me a shipping label. Plus, on top of that, she told me she don't take the money through Facebook Marketplace. I was like, huh? Like, how else would I send you the money? So I asked her if she takes Zelle. She said she doesn't take Zelle. She said she can either take the payment through Apple Pay or Cash App. those are the 2 red flags I didn't see. But I'm like, she probably just like, it's probably like a certain situation that she couldn't take it through Facebook Marketplace or through Zelle. She told me, she did tell me that her reasoning for not taking it through Zelle was because she didn't want to give out her number, which I can understand that in a sense, because you don't want to give your number out to random people that you don't know, you feel me? But then again, it was for like a good cause. Like, I'm just minding the camera off you. Like, it wasn't me trying to talk to you or none of that. But anyway, so I'm like, okay, should I do it, y'all boys? She said Apple Pay or Cash App. Is already skeptical, but then again, like I told y'all, it wasn't hard to find her. She had a link tree, bro. She had a link tree for her Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and all these platforms. She's been established since 2014 or like earlier. Feel me? So I'm like, okay, cool. She not no scammer. Like, I'm gonna get my stuff from her. So she told me before she go to work, she can send me the camera. We negotiated on the price. I got her down to $385. At first she wanted me to give her $420, but I got her down at $385. So I got her down to $385, and she sent me the Cash App I sent it to. So once I had sent it on Cash App, I screenshotted it. My heart beating because I'm like, yo, I hope I don't get bucked, bro. I hope I don't get scammed. But then in the back of my head, I'm like, hey, no risk, no reward, right? You feel me? If I didn't take that risk, how would I be here to this day with this good old quality camera, with this handsome face, good cut, to talk to y'all boys? I wouldn't have been here, you feel me? So I ended up, giving her the money or whatever. I'm gonna drop the Cash App picture right there. And once I gave her the money, it was just up from there. So I'm excited. I'm on the phone with my cousin like, yo, y'all boys, just wait on this content I'm finna drop. And we just up from here. We all gonna be working. We all lit. 30 minutes later, I go back to the listing. Something my mind told me to go back to the listing. So I go back to the listing and I looked. The listing was removed. So then I'm like, okay, she removed the listing. I got a little worried. I'm like, why did she remove the listing? But then again, I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, okay, she probably removed the listing because I paid her. My fault. I paid her and she's gonna send it, and she didn't want anybody else to like try to get the camera or think that the camera was available. So I tried to text and I'm like, okay, the listing was removed, but am I still gonna be able to get the camera? My messages was not going through, y'all boys. This is where things got serious, boy. Like,
man, shit done got serious, man. You hear me, man?
Very serious, quick too. So things escalated real fast after this. I ended up trying to go back to her original Facebook account that I did my research on. Facebook account wasn't popping up. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a little toxic. I'm a Virgo, so I'm a little toxic. I went on my fake Facebook page to see if I was just if I was tripping and I was blocked, or I just couldn't find her just because of an error on Facebook or something. I don't know. At this point, my mind's everywhere. So I went on my fake page and the listing was still removed, but her Facebook was popping up. So what I did from here was I texted her on Facebook off that fake page. I texted her YouTube channel. I texted her Instagram. I texted her on TikTok, Twitter, every platform that I seen in that link tree. And I didn't get no response. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna give her a little time to respond. She got a baby. She probably took care of her baby. She got work in the morning like she said, and she's just gonna get back to me in the morning before she go to work and get my tracking label from her. At this point, y'all, I couldn't even sleep. I'm twisting and turning my bed. I'm like, bro, if my mom find out I just really spent $385 on a camera and I didn't get it and I got scammed for it, after she told me not to trust people on Facebook Marketplace.
Smack me, nigga. Come on, yeah. Drop it.
Like, she's gonna lose her mind. I'm like, bro, I gotta take this to the grave. But when it came down to it, the next morning, I woke up at like 4 o'clock. Jumped up on my sleep at 4 o'clock. I'm like, damn, sun ain't out yet. Went back to sleep. Then I woke up at 9. And I'm like, okay, I still ain't see no tracking label. And I'm texting her, no response again. I double texted her this time. So I ended up, like I told you, I'm toxic. It's not me per se, bro. It's just the sign in me, bro. So I texted her mom, her dad, and her brother on Facebook, Instagram, and what other platform? Just those 2 platforms. I texted them and I still didn't get no response. I'm like, damn, how am I gonna really get in contact with this girl? But I did my homework. That's what I'm saying. Y'all boys, if y'all think I was gonna get bucked like that, that's crazy. Do your homework. If y'all really trying to like get stuff on Instagram or whatever type of platform, do y'all homework, bro. Look at them reviews. Make sure them people telling the truth. Like, make sure they not no scammer, basically. You feel me? Do y'all homework on them people, cause they might take your whoop and then whop off with your whoop. You feel me? Can't let them boys whop with your whoop. Do your homework.
Bro, Thunky man, whoop my wop, bro. Do your homework on you steady asking me who I hate the most. Do I really hate the old Blockians? I probably hate the GDs the most. Why? Because the GDs took my YouTube page.
But I did my homework, like I said. Ended up finding her address, first and last name, her address, and I just couldn't get a number for her. So I'm going through the list. My fault. I can't put y'all on how I really got in contact with her. Just know I did my homework, like I said. So I tried to get her parents' information as well, her brother information. It took me some time. It literally took me 6 hours, bruh. 6 long hours. Like I told y'all, do y'all homework, bro. It hit different when you actually do your homework about people, you feel me? Don't let them boys run off with your whoop. Tell you, bruh. Do your homework. But anyways, like I said, it took me 6 long hours to get in contact with them people, bro. At one point, I almost did give up. I was like, damn, she got me good. I almost started crying, bro. Like, I'm like, 400, bro? Really? Like, she was really that desperate for 400? She could have asked me for the 400. I would have gave it to her. But like, damn, you ain't had to lie to me about no camera for the 400 though. Like, you feel me? But fast forward, I was contacting a lot of numbers for hours. Couldn't get, it was like going to dial tone. I ended up getting in contact with a cousin that knew of them that stayed in Georgia. She's from Tampa, Florida, by the way, and I'm from Miami, Florida. So even though I knew her address, I knew it would have took me like a little minute. A real angry person. It took me a little minute to get to her. She stayed like 4 hours away from me. 4 to 6 hours away from me. So I got in touch with a cousin, like I said, and the cousin was like, I ain't speak to them people in years. So I'm like, damn, do you even have a number that I can get in contact with them or whatever? Nah, I don't know nothing. Boop, 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 hung up in my face. At this point, I'm like, oh, Lord. Everything's going to hell for me. Like, everything going downhill. Like, should I go to the police? Like, I ain't no snitch, you feel me? But the 4Bs, I ain't gonna lie to y'all boys. I would have had to, you feel me, go to that police station about my 4Bs. I ain't gonna lie. Put a police report or something. But I said, let me try one more thing before I actually, like, before I have to go to the police station. Cause it hit different when you do your homework, like I said. So I found this one number I ain't tried. I called the number and the father answered. And I was like, I put on my professional voice, y'all boys. I had my suit on tie on. I'm like, hello, is this the father of the Facebook Marketplace seller named Tiff? He's like, yes, this is him. And I'm like, okay, good afternoon. I spoke to your daughter over Facebook Marketplace about an item that I paid for, and I would like to hear back from her because she told me that she would give me my shipping label and stuff the next morning, and I never received it. He told me he not gonna get into it, and I'm like, what you mean you not getting into it, boy? About my bread? What you mean you not getting it, bro? You better, alright. But he ended up saying send him the receipts. I sent him the receipts of our conversations and also the Cash App receipt. Once I sent him the Cash App receipt and the receipts of our conversation, he reached out to his daughter, and his daughter reached out to me on Instagram. It took me a whole day just to get her to text back on Instagram, bro. So she reached out and she was like, hey, good afternoon. I'm so sorry that I never seen your text message, and my dad told me you were trying to get in touch with me. How may I help you? This and that. Y'all boys, I got straight to the point. I ain't even want to talk to her no more at this point because I'm hot. I got mad. I was right here to 38 quick. I said to her, do you have my money? Is it possible that I can get my money back? Or can I get the camera at least? She said she not selling no camera. I'm like, really? And she said she received money last night and she thought that it was a mistake that it was sent to her and thought that God worked in mysterious ways. God works in mysterious ways, but he's not that mysterious. So I'm like, bro, you really just tried to run off with my money and lied to my face? You really just tried to lie to my face, bro? So I'm taking her word for it. I'm like, me just trying to be nice so I can get my money back. Like, I didn't even care about her excuses. I just wanted my money back. She told me she can give me my money back on her break. I'm like, cool. So her break came. She asked what's my Zelle information and stuff like that so she can give me the money back. She said she Zelle it to me. Then she ended up Cash Apping me. It was weird. I don't know. We was on the phone talking about it for like 10 minutes. And I'm just like, bro, just send my money. It don't matter if you send through Zelle or Cash App. Just send the money. So she on the phone with me and she's telling me, oh, I'm sorry, I used some of the money. Huh? What you mean you used some of the money? Like, I don't understand. You barely had the money for 24 hours. How did you use some of the money already? Like, I'm not understanding. That's how I knew she tried to run off on me. That's how I knew she tried to run off on me. But hey, she ain't know that I did my homework like I said. She thought she was gonna run off with my whoop with the wops, but I had end up chasing her down with the whoop and done walked her, you feel me? So I ended up saying it's fine, bro. I'd rather had took that $50 loss and got my 300 and some change back, however much it was, like $335, whatever. But I was like, just send the rest back and could keep that. She said she felt bad for me and she was gonna like pay it when her next paycheck come. I'm like, alright, cool, but she sent me back the $335 and I'm like, alright, I'm gonna just invest in another camera at this point. I was texting another seller at the time when I didn't even have the money, you feel me? I'm texting another seller to get the camera and I didn't even have the money yet. I don't know how, but I had faith in God. He was gonna get me right. So she ended up texting me back like 20 minutes later and telling me, oh, her friend's gonna let her borrow the money. She gave me the money back. So I ended up getting my full price at this point. And I got it for a lower price from the person I was gonna meet up with. At this time I done learned my lesson, y'all boys. I'm like, I ain't even gonna, you feel me? I ain't gonna let nobody ship nothing to me. I'm just gonna have to, you feel me? Meet you somewhere at this point. I got a car. I don't know why. I didn't even try to do local in the first place. I'm trying to listen to my cousin and go the shipment route. You feel me? Everybody don't got the same luck. So I ended up getting my money back, which was a good thing. and then I ended up getting a new camera. But I just want to tell this to tell y'all that y'all be careful, cause people really out there trying to scam you. Like it's crazy how people really will just sit there, sell you false hopes and dreams, and then turn around and just take your hard-earned money like that. She ain't know what I had to do for that money. She just like, shit, I got a family to feed, got a baby that needs some Pampers. She done used $50 out my cheese in less than 24 hours. Bought her just some Pampers. But it is what it is, y'all. I just thank God that I got my money back and I was able to get this camera for y'all. But matter of fact, I'm gonna let y'all see the camera, cause I know y'all probably wonder what type of camera I got. And hold on, I got y'all boys real quick. Next clip, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show y'all the camera real quick. So y'all boys, this the camera, bro. Don't mind my mirror. But yeah, I copped the Sony ZV-1. Copped the Sony ZV-1 camera, and I ended up buying like the accessories and stuff off Amazon. Oh, let me fix that. But yeah, I ended up buying some of the accessories on Amazon, and then I went to Walmart to go get extra stuff. But yeah, it's the end of the story time.
I'm so happy this man got his camera, bro. Cause
Now you
it almost back this man. It almost went so buzz fidget, bro. Now we all ZB'd up. You feel me? Let me show y'all ZB. We all ZB'd up. We got past the bucket. We ain't get bucked. You feel me? His money ain't get took. We all got the ZBs. We straight.
It's been a little minute, feel me? But I'm making sure I'm gonna come back with some bangers though. Like, I'm gonna stay consistent the whole month of September. I got some content that I want to drop for y'all boys. Just make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And other than that, man, I see y'all next vid. Feel me?